Hi, my name's Holly Beckman, and my elevator pitch is that I want to create a clothing line for women who are bustier and have a broader chest so that I can make clothing for them so that they can have more of a variety of clothing to choose from. So the problem is that I feel like there isn't enough clothing for women like that are like more like me that have a bigger bust size and that have like a broader chest. I noticed like when ever I was in high school and I would go prom dress shopping, it was like always a very terrible time for me because I could never find dresses that would fit right because I'm not necessarily plus size or petite, but I guess I would consider myself middle sized woman, and I have a broader chest, and so I would maybe find like a dress that would fit down below, but I could never get it to zip up because my back is broader than most girls, and I also have a big chest, which makes it worse. So that's the problem. So my business idea is to create a clothing line that will target women like me so that I can help them find clothing so that it will be easier for them to shop, because it's not always easy going to shop because you have to go to a bunch of different places and it will take hours to maybe find like one shirt that will fit right, or especially dress shopping. And my clothing line won't really be considered plus size, but because I'm going to be targeting more of women like that are my size, that they just have bigger chest. So my target market again is going to be women just like me that are more smaller. They're not necessarily petite or plus size, but they have bigger chest. So I want to create like a variety of clothing for them so that they can just go into one store and be able to pick like from a ton of different clothing that's going to work for them. And I think that since this problem affects me personally, that women are going to want to buy from my clothing line more than like going to generic business stores or like other boutiques or whatever, because they know that I will be able to help them more. And then that's because of that reason, because it affects me personally, I think that's why women are going to want to buy from me more. So my competitors are going to be like basic clothing companies such as Dillard's, JCPenney's, or like online boutiques, or the popular boutique Francesca's, because most women like to like shop online. But I've noticed that with online boutiques, it's like very hard to find clothing that will work for women like me that are bigger bust. Most of online boutiques mainly focus on girls that are very tiny and do not have a very big chest. So I think customers are going to want to buy from me more because those competitors, or my competitors, they don't focus on women that are like me. So my customers are going to want to come to me more because they know that I'm going to have clothing that is going to work for them. And the point of me creating this clothing line is because I feel like there isn't a lot of, or my competitors don't provide clothing for women like me. So it will make it easier for people like me to be able to just go into one store and find a dress or a shirt that's going to fit them, and they can just walk out like that. So my cost and revenue, since it is a clothing line, it depends on like what I'm selling. So obviously like my store will have like all kinds of different clothing, shoes, like accessories and things like that. So everything's going to cost differently. But the way I'm going to make money is by selling my clothes and selling my items in my store. And then it just depends on like how much I'm going to have to charge for my different clothing, on like how much I will need to charge for my stuff. It depends on like how much money I'm going to need to keep my business going. Thank you.